And we just walked around Walmart, and you would look at some of these dudes, and I said, who's that guy? All of a sudden, it would occur to you, okay, no, I get it now. No one's him.
Say, like you were saying earlier, the men that are cheating are like the top percent guys. What about the married men that are cheating? Like one of the biggest reasons for divorce is infidelity.
It's in the top 5, but it's not the number one.
It's second.
Yeah, I don't think it's second. I don't think
the
it's second.
first one
I think
is
it might be third.
financial. It's financial than infidelity.
I can look it up right now, but the first one is actually lack of commitment is the top reason.
Do you see how all three of you have different answers? And this is why but this is why the internet explodes with anger over these things because women are the initiators. Women are the cheaters and nobody has the same answer
and Jesse,
for anything.
That's why this show exists. So we can give
discuss
you those
it.
answers.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Yes.
Can I ask a question about cheating? Which do you find to be more intimate, having a deep conversation or having sex?
Deep conversation.
Yeah.
If the answer is deep
Hold on.
If the answer is deep conversation, why is cheating more about having sex than having a deep conversation with a stranger?
I think when women cheat, they cheat mentally, but when men cheat, they cheat.
So then why should men be held to the same standards for cheating as women?
Because they hold women to the same standard.
Start all over again.
You're talking about emotional cheating.
I wouldn't want my boyfriend to get involved in an emotional affair with another woman. So no,
we're just talking about having a deep conversation.
What about me and Rolo? Is that okay? Is that all right, honey?
What do you mean? Like
we're having an emotional affair. We're having a deep conversation. Is that okay, honey?
Aww. What is the deep conversation?
Is that maybe? Does this make you feel insecure?
You're like angling it one way. They can have an intimate conversation about their lives or their marriage, or he can come to me and be like, "I have to talk to you about something really, really profound that I don't know what to do as a man. What do I do as a man?"
If a male and a female were having a deep conversation together and they were connecting, and then the partner of one of the others, doesn't matter, felt a certain way and felt triggered as a result of them having this deep conversation, then that shows insecurity within the partner.
If you and your partner aren't having deep conversations and then he goes and has a deep conversation with another woman.
Well, at what point would you consider it to be?
Then that would still be insecurity.
Where does it cross the line?
Why wouldn't they be allowed to have that deep conversation? They should always be allowed to have that deep conversation.
That's fine. They can have it, but that just lets me know, okay, I'm going to grab my things and leave because you're not who I want to be with anymore.
Just because of
they can do whatever they want.
What she's saying is if a man is emotionally available to other women, but not her partner,
your girlfriend,
that's a problem. For sure.
If they're expressing themselves to you,
they should definitely
but then they meet someone and they get deep
connect.
in expressing themselves to them as well. For sure, romantic, but I mean like deep conversation.
We're deep conversation can mean a lot of things, but there's this study where they basically ask this were psychology students. They asked them the survey. They said, would it bother you more if your partner, like you said, had a deep conversation with someone but did not have sex? And that was the caveat. They didn't have sex, or had sex with someone and there was no conversation, no connection whatsoever. When they asked the question to women about 60-70% of the women said they were far more bothered with their partner having a deep conversation and connection with someone else, even though they didn't have sex. And for men, it was 97% of men said sex was worse. For men, cheating is penetration. For women,
conversation and connection is valuable.
I will tell you that is wrong, because I have been in a relationship with a person that it was not their thought.
No, I said yeah, but my point is that so cheating was not sex was not cheating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or no, sex. Like intimate conversations were cheating. Yeah.
No. Both of them are cheating. They asked them which was worse. For men, we can do a survey right now. If you ask men which is worse, she had a conversation with a dude and they did nothing, or she some guy. 99% of men are going to say
because they value sex more than they value the intimacy that they have with their wife.
So men know that having sex is cheating, correct?
Yes, men know that having sex is.
Do they do it if they know it's worse?
Because they're for the same reason women do it. Because they're looking out for themselves.
This is brilliant, Joshua. $10, ladies. Tom Brady didn't cheat.
I don't know who that is.
Tom Brady.
I'm done with you. Tom Brady cheated.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That is a great point. Tom Brady didn't cheat. Tom Brady brought in a ton of money. Tom Brady spent time with his kids, and Giselle Munchin still left him. Okay, that's the thing. I guess Tom Brady. Problem.
Marriage causes divorce. He's one of my regular. Never be emotionally vulnerable to a woman. Women can't handle the truth. Look what happened to Samson when he was emotionally vulnerable to Delilah.
Hilarious.
With the caveat that it took like 3 or 4 times for that to go down. Just saying there.
One more time. Can you guys move closer towards this way? Can you guys move as much closer? You guys are so separated that the camera can't hold.
Marriage causes
just a nice hardwood between my legs that's making me go one way or the other.
Okay.
Lesbians have the highest divorce rate. Women have the highest marital dissatisfaction rates. Highest domestic violence rates happens between lesbian marriages. Hold the L, ladies. Yes. Factually true. Okay, here's top reasons for divorce. You ready for this? Number 1 reason, lack of commitment. Number 2, infidelity and extramarital affairs, as you might imagine. The third is too much conflict and arguing.
Where's boredom?
Number 4, getting married too young. Number 5, financial problems. Money doesn't rank until the 5th.
Getting married too young, so like marrying the 19-year-old when you're 45.
Yeah, most guys, like Jesse, I'm with you, but most guys aren't trying to marry a 19-year-old.
No, Jesse.
But that's your guys' excuse for why you chase after the 19.
But who's Jesse? I don't know. 5 dudes trying to date a 19-year-old. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, if we were doing survey, no, I don't.
My bar.
Listen, if you're just talking about, if you're just talking about him, that's different, okay? But other than that, like, most guys are not trying to do that.
I think you need to open up Instagram one day and scroll through the comments through some of the Hoodville or some of these posts.
Okay.
Any of these posts and see what is being said.
Let's do a scientific survey.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we all just want the 19-year-olds?
Yes.
It's it's
absolutely
like kind of creepy. Though.
It's disgusting.
I agree that there's a lot of dudes who want 19-year-olds. I'm saying the majority of men are not.
They group together in one little accepting bunch.
Okay, let me blow all of that out of the water. That has nothing to do with what you're talking about. It's like the 2 kids that met at church camp and got married at like 18 right out of high school. That's really what
that's what they're talking about. Married too young. They're talking about both people being married too young.
Okay.
In this case, that's what they're talking about.
Next one down. Let's see is financial problems, substance abuse. Number 6, domestic violence. Number 7. Lack of support from family. Number 8, health problems. Number 9, religious differences ranks pretty low at 10. And then the next one is little or no premarital education. I don't even know how that got
boredom should have totally been
boredom. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the fighting is the boredom one.
That's lack of commitment.
Yeah.
The fighting one is the boredom one, actually.
Yes.
All right, cool. Do you want to do another clip?
We can do that.
All right, did you want to do the Jamie? Do you want to do the Jamie Lynn?
Another one. Jamie Lynn.
Did you find it?
Why don't you look for it on your phone?
I got tons of them. I'm ready to go.
Why don't you look for it on your phone while you do this?
Hold on, Michael. Go 1 second. That city boy comment. What does that mean? He said he DM'd me and I said no thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's making a joke. He's like, "Well, I got rejected, so now I'm joining MOA."
I'm married.
I know you're married. That's why I was going to tell him. It's fine.
I'm always going to say no to anybody who DMs me. I don't care if you're 6'10" or whatever.
You mean 6'10"? Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Even if he's most girls are like 6'3" is like kind of the prime height that women choose.
But if it's a chick, you're good.
Men will not say that those things are bothering them or will not say that they feel insecure about certain things because you're a man and you don't want to feel weak and you don't want to feel
I think because both of you kind of nodded your head when you say this, but both of you have done modeling, and I think you have a narrow experience for a subset of women that I think the majority of men are not in that. So what you're talking about before is
I had this experience before modeling.
Okay.
When I was just a bartender.
Okay, but you're also
I'm still a bartender.
You're a super charismatic woman though, Lindsay.
Bartender, cocktail server.
Yes, you're super charismatic. The point is, I thought
you did phone
sex. I think you guys understand. You guys understand. We'll have a bunch of attractive women on the show, and then you'll ask them, "Have you guys all been cheated on?" And they say yes. If you were to ask them, "Do most men cheat?" They'd say yes, but most men don't cheat. Most men don't get you.
I spent a lot of years working in the titty bar. I would beg to differ.
Most men don't cheat. Wow. I'm telling you right now, most men don't cheat. It's not even what you think.
The percentage that came into the titty bar definitely does.
But that's not cheating. That's not what we're saying. We're not talking about men wanting to cheat. We're talking about most men don't cheat.
But what do you think?
She's most men that you speak of.
The next time you were in the Las Vegas airport.
So the thing is, though, I bet you wouldn't find any of them attractive.
Look at the guys in the airport and say, that guy could cheat.
Yeah, I wish we did the show at a Walmart. If we just walked around Walmart and you would look at some of these dudes and I said, who's that guy? All of a sudden it would occur to you, okay, no, I get it now. No one's him. Like, because you guys are thinking right now and you're thinking about the experiences that you have with men, forgetting we're talking about all men who are not good looking or not particularly tall or not particularly rich. The 5'5" cashier, he doesn't get recognized. He doesn't even get dissed. He doesn't even get recognized.
I work at a bar.
I think a lot of that has to do with women like a challenge. And if you're like not confident in yourself, then how am I supposed to be confident?
Even the ugly guy gets laid by the
something.
woman with no teeth. It happens. I watch it.
One more time. The ugly guy is not getting laid by anyone
No,
anymore.
I said even the ugly guy. Oh, you mean now in this day and age?
This day and age, he's not getting laid at all anymore.
So
I have so many guys that sign up for my program haven't been on a date in 9 years.